Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wobbledogs and the chaotic experiments that we constantly have going here in our laboratory. So, we're down here in the Pixel Puppy lab, where we actually have our little tiny Pixel Puppy Critter ready to go ahead and pupate. And I think they have probably eaten enough coconuts to go ahead and try to influence the fact that, fingers crossed, they will actually be able to get a wider stance, inverted snout, and shorter legs. We're really hoping that we can go for these shorter legs. I'm not sure how this flora that actually has to do with brown body and yellow pattern got in there, and we don't really want long body, we want shorter body. But let's go ahead and see. Critter, it's your turn to go ahead and pupate. Trying to grab you when you're so small is actually very difficult, but there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and pet Critter. There, and now we're ready for a little pupation in a moment here. And meanwhile, Tree Tortoise! Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, we need to get in here and we need to actually take care of our little garden zone and make sure that everybody has something to eat. It also looks like Little Squash is actually ready to go ahead. Little Squash, are you, who is biting who here? Little Squash. I'm gonna scold you for chewing. Do not chew on Axolotl's face, please. Oh, and now Little Squash is now pouting and has gone inside of the den. I see how it is. You need to pupate in just a second, Little Squash. And meanwhile, let's come over and we need to feed Axolotl a few more cucumbers. These are not cucumbers, Seri. These are coconuts. But we're gonna go ahead and try to feed our two-headed dog Axolotl some more coconuts to see if making their legs a little shorter would actually be able to make not only their life, but the life of so many of our other Wobble Dogs much easier. And we'll also feed them a honeycomb, because I think the honeycombs are kind of like amazing. And we'll give them to pets, because they seem to be a little, oh, they're so tired. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys, are they snoozing? Oh, they snooze. I think we're gonna go ahead and let them snooze. And meanwhile, Tree Tortoise over here. Hi, Tree Tortoise. I actually want to do an experiment with Tree Tortoise because Tree Tortoise is struggling with needing more legs. So we're going to actually pick Tree Tortoise up for just a second. And we're going to try to add more legs to Tree Tortoise by putting them in here. This is actually our caterpillar zone, our little butterfly house, if you will. And normally we only put in the caterpillar lines here, but I'm going to have Tree Tortoise eat one of these chrysalises because they are about ready to pupate. And one of the things about the pupation and the chrysalis genetics in particular for their gut biome are that, oh no, we just lost all of that DNA. Okay, look, we're gonna look at this as a positive thing because by overfeeding them, we may have just made it so that, oh, Tree Tortoise just pooped too. Man, I wonder if you lose DNA, like gut bacteria DNA when they poop, because that does happen. All right. In fact, that's like most of what poop is actually your gut bacteria that has been busy working on other things for you. So we'll praise. All right. So now they actually have much higher odds potentially of feeling the effect of the flora. So we're actually going to go ahead and now we're going to pick Tree Tortoise back up and put them back in their room, you know, so they can be with the rest of the family. Tree Tortoise! No, Tree Tortoise! I yeeted you too far! All right, we sent them a little too far. Back up. I'm sorry, Tree Tortoise. I know this is probably very uncomfortable. And you're probably ready for a pupation. So I'm going to go ahead and let you rest in your little cocoon. All right, we'll give you plenty of pets. Plenty of pets. There we are. All right. And while Tree Tortoise goes ahead and pupates, we're going to come over and see Axolotl. They need more coconuts. They really need more coconuts in order to like reach the ideal level of leg shortening. We're trying to get into this genetic lineage. These long skinny legs just are so hard for our pups to be able to survive with elegance. And I want to help them out. So let's put down the jungle food dispenser as soon as I can find a good spot. There we go. And it's time! All right, let's add in a pile of coconuts. A huge pile of coconuts. Because I think having shorter legs is not going to be a bad thing for any of our puppies at this point. And then just for fun, we'll throw in some cut fruits because I like the idea of having some of the patterns. Also, it happens to be a Little Squash's favorite food. And we'll toss in some honeycombs to get some more dramatic patterning too. All right, hopefully that'll help them out. All right, we'll go ahead and remove that now. And axolotl, let's have you go ahead and eat a coconut. Okay, you got a little overexcited about that part, but we're gonna let you eat a coconut, increasing the odds that hopefully their legs will get shorter, and we'll let them pupate. Phew! Oh my goodness, keeping up with all of the puppies who need attention right now is kind of amazing. All right, come on. Out you go, little squash. I know, that was kind of rude of me to just like eat you, but here, have your favorite honeycomb. Go ahead and eat it. You love eating honeycomb. I'm gonna praise you for that. You have a little bit more room. You eat the honeycomb. And then you can go ahead and pupate too. And we are working hard on raising the next generation, friends. All right, good job, little squash. I'm not gonna make you eat more now that you're full. We'll give you all the pets too. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys, going through and taking care of all of these pups definitely takes a moment. Leafeon is still in there. Let's let Critter come out of their pupa and see how they're doing. Critter, careful! Oh, I always feel so bad when they have to like fall from way above. All right, so leg stance is going up and the legs are actually getting shorter. Yes! That's what we want, friends. Slightly shorter legs, I think, are going to help somebody like Critter be able to walk around a little bit better as they get bigger. And let's go ahead and convince Critter to eat a coconut. Oh, good job, Critter. Oh, you got trapped in the coconut. Eat your way out. Like, assert dominance over the coconut and eat your way out, Critter. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and let Critter sleep for a little while. Phew! Okay, so Critter is now a teenager. We're still kind of far from being able to go ahead and do some breeding with this generation, but we're doing our best. Tiny! And Tiny is visiting! Tiny, hi! Can you go ahead and make us some more ectoplasm? Because that would be amazing. And meanwhile, we have Rain Puddle. Oh, Tiny wanted to go ahead and eat this piece of garlic bread instead. But we also have Rain Puddle and we have Drip. And you know what? I think they could probably use some coconuts too to make their legs a little shorter, especially for future generations. But for now, we'll go ahead and just let them pupate. Phew! Because we want to get a move on with some of this so that, you know, is Rain Puddle a teen? We might go ahead and once Rain Puddle gets to young adult, we might let them, and we're gonna praise them because it's just so cute to see them sleep. But when Rain Puddle gets to young adult, we might go ahead and let them stay at young adult until Drip gets old enough to join them. Phew, okay, so now that all of that is done, the great hatching begins. Well, actually, while we have a moment, let me actually whip through here. And you know what? While the puppies sleep, let's change things up a little bit for them. I want to make it so that they have a little bit more room to play. They love their little dog house, which I adore. Can we actually scooch it over here? I think we could. And we could kind of put it in the middle. I kind of love that idea. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put it in the middle. So maybe like their den is now in the middle here. I want them to dig a hole over here so we can plant some more trees. But speaking of trees and things we could plant, look at this, you guys! We could really start turning it into like another really cool jungle ruin area because that's what I'm all about. So maybe we'll put a couple dog statues just at random. I don't want to make it too symmetrical because symmetry is so overrated. Like in so many things in life. Yeah, maybe we'll put like one over there, one over there. Maybe we'll put another dog head like over here. And then we'll put down some more decorations. I want to put in, there's like a halved tree. Okay, that's actually really cute as just something to kind of like be at the back. Oh, it's halved so it can just kind of hug the back. Oh, I love it. All right, so we'll do that. Yeah, kind of decorate back there. And then when the puppies come out, they're going to be like, oh, look at how different everything is. Oh, I hope they like it. All right, put down a couple like fake rocks so that we can try to make this area look a little naturalistic. What the natural environment for Wobbledogs would be, who knows? Let's see. Okay, eyeball jar, no. Like literally no. Of all the things I dislike, eyeball jars are like eyeballs and loose eyeballs not properly inserted into their orbital cavity are one of the things I dislike the most. Any of you guys who have seen my Spore series know that I really hate eyeball trees. I hate eyeball bushes. Eyeballs need to be, like I said, in their orbital cavities. That's, yeah, no, we're not doing the eyeball jar unless I want to like be squeamish the entire time. But we are going to put down mushrooms. mushrooms! Appetite mushrooms holding onto the sides of logs! Oh, I would love if the tiny puppies could like crawl through these logs, because that would be really cute. All right, we'll put in a couple good logs. And then look at our little forest we've made. Hopefully the puppies will have a good time in it. It might be hard for some of them to be able to walk around in here now because we've kind of like transformed it. But I think it'll kind of be worth it. And you know what? Do we have a spare room? We don't have a spare room, but now I have motivation to unlock another room so that we can go ahead and not only give them the play yard, but we could give them another garden zone for our randomness to be able to enjoy. And of course, I'm slowly turning everything into a garden. Why not? Well, we do have a spare room down there. Huh. But I kind of feel like that one I'm sort of reserving in my mind for like other projects. All right, well now that we have all of this laid out, I feel super happy with letting the puppies come out. Let's let little Squash come out first because they're my little digger. Come on, little Squash. Hello, friend, your face is getting so cute. Look at that snout, you guys. I really feel like little Squash's snout is turning into something very special indeed. All right, so we have little Squash. Back leg stance, leg length totally changing, body girth. The snout size has greatly increased from random mutations from the ectoplasm. I love it. You know, I've been thinking that we should send little Squash in as maybe a ambassador of this zone to go hang out and chill with some of the boneyard dogs for a little bit, maybe dig up something cool. So, ooh, and a baby tooth. Speaking of the boneyard, so I think we might do that in just a little bit. That could be cool. Meanwhile, let's hatch tree tortoise. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And okay, leg color has changed. Got it. We also have body color. Pattern smoothness, whatever that means, has greatly gone up. The legs are getting shorter. The snout has apparently increased in rotation. And apparently we unlocked the number of legs. But we only have 3 legs, don't we? Tree tortoise. Tree tortoise. Like, don't we only have 3 legs on you? We only have 3 legs, but we have learned that the number of legs can change, apparently, somehow. No, little Squash, do not. Okay, no, you get praise for swaying, just don't, and bucking, just don't bite the other puppies. Oh my goodness. And tree tortoise with our double heads. Well, I don't see any new legs, but maybe that means that we're starting to, like, think and carry some new leg genes. Like, I'm really curious about that. Random mutations in the number of legs found in cocoon drippings. Huh. Huh. Well, we'll play with that. Maybe we'll be able to do something with tree tortoise after all and give them the ability to actually be ready for more legs in the future. And look at little Squash. Oh, I love our new garden. This is so cool. Little Squash, do you like it? Oh, aha. Thank you for helping me find that spot that I needed to go ahead and clean up. All right, let's hatch Axolotl, our 2-headed dog. We want to be very careful not to lose any of those genes, but thankfully we do have a 2-headed dog in backup. Axolotl is now a young adult. We're losing a little bit of your patterning, Axolotl. However, leg width, apparently way down. Stance, I mean. Leg length seems to be helping. Front leg girth is going up too. So maybe if we have really big legs, that would actually help them. And look at the tiny ears. Okay, I think we can correct the problem of having way too long spindly dog legs if we just work carefully at our genetics. I feel pretty hopeful. I feel really hopeful, actually. All right, Axolotl, you seem to be doing good too. Oh, yep. Okay. Well, you know, I guess praise for pooping. Not that I should encourage that, but I mean, everybody should have that right. And tree tortoise, are you hungry? What do you need, friend? Just a nap? Are you just feeling anxious because you just hatched? There you go. I could get that. All right, nice guys. I love this new garden. This makes me so happy. And it also makes me feel like I really want to work on planting 20 seeds so that we can actually unlock another new reward, hatching 50 eggs, discovering every flora, and completing the flora field guide. How far are we from that? How do we still have a mystery flora? Because we do still have a mystery flora. You guys, we haven't unlocked the celery stick. Oh my goodness, I think we might need to try to unlock the celery stick. I'm thinking a bit more wobbly or spindly or extruded. I think spindly or one of these like mystery things might be how you unlock the celery stick. So we're gonna have to work on that because I really want to be able to get that. All right, egg maniac. Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep going and see like what we can find. But all right, so oh no, do not, no, bad. Oh no, like look, little squish. Okay, fine. I don't know when to praise and when to scold for when they're like chewing on each other, and it makes me feel bad. Little squash, I love your face. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me today as we expanded our beautiful puppy gardens. I really love it. It feels like a proper forest now. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!